Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Rex.
I'm Daniel.
He's a level 3 whiskey sommelier.
And he is a level 5,000 whiskey mooch.
Because I outrank him.
No. There's no such thing.
No. Basically, you don't want to know how I know I outrank him? Hey, sommelier, pour me some whiskey.
Oh.
And he'll do it. He'll do it.
That's how it goes.
Wait a minute. I think I just graduated to 5001. Just like that. I decided.
All right, mooch. Today, we're pouring Basil Hayden.
Yeah.
For a very specific reason.
All right, let's get into it.
Cheers. So this Basil Hayden is one of the small batch run from Jim Beam, which is Bakered, Booker's, which we can try, Basil, and the Knob.
My favorite.
Yeah, the Knob.
I've never tried it. It's already my favorite.
You've never tried Knob Creek?
No.
How have you not tried Knob Creek?
Man, I don't have a vault.
Yeah, but you don't need a vault for Knob Creek. It's in like every bar in America.
But whenever you get whiskey for free, it's really hard to justify spending any money.
So this is a high rye bourbon. Now I'm going to tell you why I poured this.
The Basil Hayden.
The Basil.
That's nice.
And although I prefer to think of him as Basil Hayden.
Yeah, there's no basil.
But that's the English.
There's no basil.
There's no basil in it. Yeah, Basil Hayden.
That's nice.
So
it's comforting.
Last week, I got the chance to go hang out with one of our level 1 sommeliers in Austin, Aaron Beavers, who put on a kick-ass event in downtown Austin on Congress Avenue, where they took over a building for a special event.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
We were like kings.
They did it right?
Yeah, they did it right.
No,
if you ever want someone to run an event for you, Aaron Beavers is the guy. They had shoe shine. He got my shoes polished. I could have gotten my nails done.
Yeah. See, I was invited, but I had much more exciting things to do.
No. But I'll tell you what actually happened.
Like meet with my accountant.
Yeah. What actually happened was I said,
Thanks,
hey, you want to come?
Adrian.
And he's like, nah, it's too far to drive. No, so they had, I forgot to bring it up here, but they had a guy engraving copper jiggers and cocktail strainers.
Yeah.
And they had a photo booth, and they had a bar where guys were hand carving, like with a saw and a chisel, hand carving balls of ice for whiskey on the rocks.
Nice.
It was impressive.
Yeah.
Now, my only complaint was that the music was really loud, and I'm deaf on my left ear. And so when background noise is really loud, I have a hard time hearing anybody at all.
Yeah.
And so I'm there sitting there talking to people this far away, and they're shouting at me, and I have no idea what they're saying.
Just smile.
Yeah, I'm just trying to read their lips.
Smile
I'm like, that's just because I'm older than I like to
So
admit.
your sommelier did you proud?
Oh, he did a badass job. Right. It was chock full of cool people.
Yeah, and I'm sure Basil Hayden was pleased as well.
I was not cool enough to be there. Let's just put it that way. I walked in and went, I like a 50% cool factor.
No, if we're honest,
to be able to stand in this room.
If we're honest, you're not cool enough to walk into Walgreens.
That's why I only go to CVS.
All right, let's talk about the whiskey. Let's talk about what do we have here? We got
it's just a bourbon.
Yeah,
but it's a high rye mash bill.
Obviously, lots of rye.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you look into it, then you'll find out that actually it's the same mash bill as a lot of the other classics coming out of Jim Beam or similar. They're just putting them out at different proofs and barreling them at different proofs or doing different. But it's good whiskey. As a matter of fact,
it's surprisingly smooth.
If you had to introduce somebody to a bourbon who doesn't drink bourbon normally, and bourbon is normally really dramatic, I would instantly start them with Basil.
No, it's not dramatic. It's not spiky. That question to me would be so big. Like, what would be the bourbon? I don't know. I would probably have to camp out in here and sample your whiskey.
All of them?
For a few days.
I'm going to tell you, I've done it.
For a few days.
I have a cot, and I have done it, and I'm telling you.
You just sleep here.
Basil Hayden is the perfect introduction to bourbon because it's so friendly.
Well, occasionally you get out of your stupor enough.
Yeah.
To try
roll off the cot, try another one. That one's pretty good.
I'm pleased with this. This would be something just to sit down and relax and not have to worry about getting punched in the face by your whiskey.
Which, I kind of prefer sometimes, but no, Basil Hayden is a friendly whiskey. And I'll tell you, they were making cocktails at that event. Basil Hayden makes some damn good cocktails.
Yeah?
So
All right.
I'm not now. Normally, I avoid cocktails for reasons I'll explain someday.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I've explained in a video previously. It's they're too friendly.
Right.
They Shanghai you,
Let me ask you this.
and the sugar content kicks my ass.
Do you think the fact that one of your sommeliers was brought into a Basil Hayden event and it was really cool and you were not cool enough to be there, you are projecting that experience onto the quality of this whiskey? Or do you think, you know what, I'm objective enough to talk about what's in the glass here?
No.
I think you've been
I've
tainted.
always I've been tainted by the amazing.
You've been
event.
tainted by the amazing event. Yeah.
No, I've always loved Basil Hayden. It's a whiskey I always keep at the house for that very reason that it's so friendly. And Aaron is actually wasn't invited as a sommelier. He's a luxury brand rep
Oh,
for Suntory Beam.
nice. All right.
And Basil Hayden is one of his brands.
So,
He didn't get the chance to really strut his stuff.
Right.
He was running an event.
yeah.
And he ran an amazing event. But if you ever catch him when gets to pour whiskey and talk about it,
Yeah.
that's a different Aaron.
I think you are giving this 17% more love than you would.
Oh, I can give it 17% love right now. We just can't do it on camera.
Uh-huh. And it got weird.
And it
we
got
were
awkward.
almost through a whole video without it getting weird. I had to make it weird.
All right. So what would you drink this whiskey with? What would you be doing?
What would I be doing?
This is a whiskey for...
I'll tell you exactly what I'd be doing. Basically, I would be... Just thinking off the top of my head here. I'd be downtown.
You always have an answer for this so fast.
Downtown at an event. Where
Just making this up.
there's really loud music.
Just improving this.
And a lot of hipsters, like
Yeah.
people that just make me feel really uncool. And there's a guy I know who's running things. Perfect place to drink Basil Hayden.
Oh, yeah. I would drink Basil Hayden with the shoe shine.
They had that.
Yeah.
You had told me they had it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He
All
was
right.
sending me, as I'm meeting with my accountant, he's sending me pictures of this
Hey,
really
check
cool
this out.
event.
He's like, great.
Thanks. I'll send you a picture of a spreadsheet.
All right. Well, till tomorrow, may your crazy stay this side of legal and may you return to us.
Before we have time to miss you.
Cheers.